Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Chris.
I'm Nick.
And this week we are watching like a horror, I don't want to say classic, but
it's just legendary.
Yeah,
I guess.
A big name in horror. We're watching 1980s Zombie by Lucio Fulci.
Is it 80? I thought it was 79.
I think it was filmed in 79. Oh, no, you're right. It is 70. It's one of those movies where you have different dates, like wherever you're fucking looking.
Yeah.
But IMDb says 79, so we're going to go with 79. Yeah, it's a movie you should see if you really dig horror.
Yeah, if you're a zombie fanatic.
Yeah,
it's required viewing.
If you're like, oh, I like to watch movies, around Halloween, like
that's not for you.
Yeah,
this is not for you.
Yeah, no.
You'll be out of your element.
Yeah. This is for the diehards.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. I hope you enjoy hearing us talk about Zombie by Lucio Fulci.
Enjoy the show.
It's a perfect night for mystery and horror. The air itself is filled with monsters.
Don't worry about me being on my phone, okay? I'm busy. I'm doing something.
Professionalism right there. Look at that.
Don't worry about it.
No, we're waiting.
Good. I'm glad we're waiting.
We'll go on your schedule.
Thank you. Listen, I'm tagging Utica Club in things, okay?
All right, in that case, fine. We're good.
This is important.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? It is Monday night. We have watched a movie. We're going to talk about that movie. We watched Lucio. Well, depending on where you live, this might have a couple of different names. We here in America, we're the only people that matter. Yeah. It is known as Zombie. I think it's in Italy. It's Zombie 2 with an I, Zombi.
Yeah.
Other places it is like Zombie Flesh Eaters or something like that.
It's possible. I don't think so.
No, I came across it when I was.
I don't want to hear what you came across.
Yeah, no, we're watching the Lucio Fulci movie Zombie. It's an intense one.
This
is an intense one.
I think a lot of people have my same experience with this movie, where it was like if not your first, one of your first forays into like extreme horror.
Yes, I remember when I specifically found this movie. It was when I was working at Hollywood Video? Because it was one of those movies you just walk by the shelf and like the
cover art,
the cover just grabs you.
Yeah,
like,
so good.
What is this? Why have I never heard of it? And like, why haven't I rented it yet? Like,
right?
Yeah.
It's simple to the point. Zombie.
Yeah.
And on the cover is a zombie.
Yeah, a gnarly looking zombie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember just, okay, well, I need to rent this. For me, this movie, like, it's hit or miss in a lot of aspects.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think like the story 100% is missed. Like it's almost non-existent.
It's enough to keep it going, but it's not enough to have you invested in the story.
Yeah.
It's no Dawn of the Dead. It's no Day of the Dead.
The effects are also like hit or miss. Some of them look pretty good, And some of them just look like people with a bunch of shit slathered on them.
That's exactly what they were.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I've always been like, I've never been like a diehard like, oh, you need to see this movie. Like for me, it's always been like a homework movie. Like if you're a horror fan, like check it out.
Yeah, you have to see it.
Yeah, I'm like
for specific scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's not a good movie per se, but there are great scenes in this movie.
Yeah,
you know that like don't add up to one coherent like solid movie.
That's the thing is like, so if you're trying to find more extreme horror, it's not so much the case anymore, but like it was a stepping stone.
Yeah.
It was, you know, like you would watch your slasher flicks or your, you know, like your more modern like zombie movies or whatever, and then you would try to find things that were like a little more. Yeah. And this was a little more like back in the day. Things are readily available that are like better. Like it's mostly nostalgia that keeps me coming back to this movie.
Yeah,
I do like it. And it holds a special place in my heart, but
there's just like
it's not as good as I remember it being.
Yeah. There's just like not even like a cheesiness to it, but like just something a little like I wish there was more to it, more substance. Like,
yeah,
again, not a bad movie. Like, again, check it out if you're a horror fan, absolutely,
for sure.
But as a lover of zombie movies, it doesn't really have all of the stuff that would make it a great zombie movie.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that it's more reminiscent of like Haitian voodoo zombies.
Yeah, I wanted more with that. Like, give us more. Just like it was basically just like, oh, they're voodoo zombies. All right.
Yeah.
Like, there's no like detail. Like, well, why are they rising now? Like, you know, who brought them like back to life? Like,
yeah, no, it's not overly tread territory anymore.
Yeah,
like because
now
there were a handful of voodoo zombie movies, you know, like
White Zombie.
I think Carnival of Souls. No, maybe not Carnival of Souls.
Carnival of Souls is just like it's an art movie.
No, not that. Or like I Walked with a Zombie, I think was a voodoo zombie movie. But you don't really get that anymore. Now it's all like viruses and like zombie like infection, like you know, your classic Romero type zombies.
Like sorry, go ahead. I'm cut you off.
But the only one that I can think of that's like quote unquote modern is The Serpent and the Rainbow.
And it's 1987.
Yeah.
I like the whole vibe of like this island like zombie outbreak, like this whole like tropical like kind of feel, like, and like the voodoo thing that just ties it all. I want that in a movie.
Yeah.
And like this has got that, but like just not enough of it. Like give me a little more.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I really dig that concept though. I think that'd be that's ripe it's ripe territory for a zombie movie now.
Yeah, because it's been left alone for so long.
Yeah, all the other ones have been done to death. Like, you know, it's a government chemical leak or, you know, virus or, you know, space, like, you know, meteor lands or something.
The trope has changed.
Yeah.
So we can bring it back now. Like, you know, it started off with the voodoo zombie, and then that was great and it was awesome, and then Romero took it in a totally new direction.
Yeah.
But it's been it was that direction until like 28 days later when they introduced like more virusy kind of versions of it, and then it kind of goes back and forth between those two now.
Yeah.
You don't get voodoo anymore. And I'm getting fucking lit up in the comments about being bald.
Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
I saw that one. That's TJ.
Yeah. Fuck you, TJ. So good. I love you, but fuck you.
Does he have to leave early to kill Superman? To which I thought that was going to be the best. But
No.
He's got orphan mutants to save him. There we go. The bastard love child of Picard and Riker.
Jesus Christ. Fuck.
Come for the horse, stay for the roast.
Right?
Tune in, see shit.
Tune in, see shit.
Yeah.
That is the network slogan.
So zombies. But
You start the movie?
I should probably do that. Yeah. I am dying for a good voodoo zombie movie. I do like how this movie just starts off like there's a gun pointing at you the second you start this movie.
That's incredibly Italian.
Yeah.
This movie is incredibly Italian. Like,
to the point where like I've noticed like they do the Italian thing where like everybody just speaks their own language, and like some people are dubbed, some people are not dubbed. Like
it's typically like because Italian directors would bring in some American actors and stuff, so they would just have them either speak English or speak Italian. It didn't matter because everything got overdubbed.
Yeah.
At the end. So
yeah. Richard Johnson. I like the setup. I like the almost like the bait and switch where they set you up for almost what you would expect, like a zombie outbreak in a big city.
Yeah.
But no, like they switch that up and like
now you're on an island.
Yeah.
It's close quarters. I like close quarters and things like this.
Yeah.
It builds the tension and it makes it like it makes the stakes higher, I think.
But I do like as soon as I was like, whatever happened to that one fucking zombie from the beginning?
Yeah.
Like they get back to New York and everything's just going to hell. Like
yeah.
I mean,
it ties it all back in at the end. So
trying to keep the show on track.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a roast fest. It's fine. It's not my fault that my hair fell out, okay?
What is there? Well, I mean, this does kind of tie in with the listless boat, but like I've noticed, like this boat is going different directions across New York at different points in this opening scene.
Yeah, she's just going wherever, boss.
Yeah.
It's fine. Well, because nobody's steering it, so the sail is just taking it wherever the fuck ever.
It is crazy how different New York's skyline looks from that.
Yeah, there's a couple of things missing. You fucking asshole.
No, I mean, aside from those two giant things that are missing.
9/11.
Aside from that, I mean, like there are so many more like tall buildings on that on that island now. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this, again, as a lover of zombie movies, this just doesn't rank in my like top. Call me a Romero horror or whatever.
It's legendary and it's at least entertaining.
Yeah.
And as like a horror aficionado, you need to see it. Like it is required viewing. Now, is it required for a casual horror fan? No. You can get these same effects and scares and better quality of them elsewhere.
Yeah.
But just the historical aspect of this, like it's important. Like there are things that I saw, like the first time I saw this, and I carried with me to this day, the fucking eye scene.
Oh yeah. Oh,
is so intense.
Yeah, this movie fucking goes hard.
Yeah, like the way they're using the zombie kills is nice. Like it's not completely overdone. It's not like kill to the point where you get like desensitized to it all.
Yeah.
It's nicely paced. I think the like plot to zombie action is balanced really well.
Yeah.
It's just that you can see the strings on it. You know what I mean? Like it's not seamless. The makeup is lacking, but I mean, it was 1978 when they made this. I think it was
78, 79. Probably, yeah.
And like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's a lower budget zombie movie. They got to cut costs somewhere. You know, it's like the makeup is not always going to be great. Where they really tried to enhance it was the actual effects.
Which, yeah. Again, like the intense shit like looks good, but like sometimes some things just don't look great. Like yeah.
No, like Shark Zombie looked terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
But
how do you?
yeah,
You're there just for because it's a real shark. Like you can forgive some of the effects. Like,
yeah. But I love that fucking scene.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so dumb and so goofy, but it's iconic.
Yeah, I remember seeing it for the first time, not because I knew nothing about this movie going into it. Like,
yeah, I was the same way.
Fuck, like,
yeah, I just heard like this movie is extreme, it's crazy, and you have to see it if you're a fan of zombie movies.
Yeah.
All right, so I was sold, and I was not disappointed with the movie. I've never been disappointed with it anytime I watch it. Like this most recent time, like really trying to look for the cracks in it. Yeah, there's definitely some problems with the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still entertaining. It's still fun.
It's not bad. I'm just not in love with it. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it goes fucking hard on the effects.
Yeah. The blood looks good too.
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't look like Romero orange blood. Like
yeah.
That
was Tom Savini. But apparently they ordered like shit fake blood, and then like later we're like, oh yeah, it's supposed to look like that to take the edge off. I'm like,
Right.
or you fucked up. Did you fuck up? I think you fucked up.
Fucked up. Yeah.
Take one on the chin, Tommy.
He probably tried to like zhuzh it up, and it came out orange. Like instead, like
Yeah. Like if there's blood on black fabric, I shouldn't see bright red.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I think that this is a good movie. It was a phenomenal movie when it came out, but we've been spoiled by so many like really, really good movies, even like ones that are influenced by this. Like if you're into horror and zombie movies, like you know this movie, and the directors of modern shit know this movie, and they take this into account the same way they do Romero.
Yeah.
You know, the same way they do Danny Boyle.
Yeah, 28 days later.
You know, like even though I don't like those movies, I respect like what they did for the genre, which was make it mainstream and everywhere, which sucked ass. But you know, this was part of those days where you had to find a movie.
Yeah,
you didn't just know about things; you couldn't just find them online. There were no
look it up online. Yeah,
there were no internet lists. It was just like. You heard about this movie because your friend heard it.
You're not going to see like the zombie fighting a shark clip on like, an Instagram reel or something.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Which I think that has a lot to do with the fond remembrance of it, because it wasn't just readily available everywhere. You had to hunt for this fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you had to go to.
It wasn't going to be something you're going to see on TV. Like, it wasn't on even on HBO and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't going to be on that.
Like, this movie was so fucking absurd when it came out. You could see this on fucking AMC at this point. Like,
yeah, it is on AMC Plus.
I meant like on TV.
Yeah,
They could show this on TV these days. They'd blur out some boobs. That's really kind of
pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the extreme, like they wouldn't show the eye probably.
Yeah,
like,
they would. They totally would.
I don't know. Anything goes, really.
Yeah, it depends on what time they showed the movie.
Yeah. Let's see. What else can we say about this? Yeah, I wish the effects were just more consistent in this.
That's fair.
Yeah. And now, like, when I was watching this, I'm like, this actually might be ripe for a remake, but no, I don't want a remake. I want somebody to work on an original thing with the voodoo zombie, like concept.
No, I just want take this like into account and do something.
Even use the
along these
storyline
lines.
of like this girl goes to the island to find her father, who was like doing research there, and then take it from there. Like, just give me the voodoo zombie movie. That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how we get there, because it's going to be a zombie movie. Like, the plot is only going to be so important.
Yeah, we've talked about this on the Defenestration Hour before, but they perfected police cars in New York City in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, the Crown Vic, baby.
Yeah, that like light blue, like yeah.
Jesus Christ, look at that guy. Yeah, and it's really hard to judge the acting in this because every line of dialogue is an overdub.
Yeah,
but it's not terrible. The dubs on this are not the worst I've ever seen.
No.
Like, I would assume that some of these people did their own dubs. But yeah, like the camera work is decent. There's like some really good shots, but most everything is kind of bland.
Yeah, there is no like. There's the crazy like eye going in, into. Wood piece of wood going into an eye shot. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but no like shots that are real like memorable.
Yeah.
All right, I think we can give some ratings to this.
All right.
I keep moving around on mine.
What? Oh, your rating.
Yeah.
Oh man, this might be a 2-scaler.
All right.
Movie-ass movie? 5.5.
All right.
Horror movie? Like 8.
Right.
8's maybe a little strong. 7.5. I think 7.5.
Yeah. That's a little more balanced.
Pardon me, my phone is just blowing the fuck up.
I'm thinking this is tough because like overall, I think I would go with a 6, I think.
For movie-ass movie?
No, like my overall rating. If I was doing one, splitting it up, movie-ass movie, yeah, like for what it does effects-wise, I could go 5.5. I like what you said, a 5.5. Horror movie. See, I don't know. Like, it is influential. It is something other than Romero, which I think is good.
It's important.
Yeah. I love George Romero, but like, we can vary it up a little bit.
Yeah, he's not the only player in the game.
Fucking. Do I want to say 7.5? See, because I think like if we're judging it on like horror movie scale, to go as high for me as a 7.5, like it would have to be a little bit more consistent again, and like the effects, and I think just some of the just story, like the absence of a solid story. Like we know this girl's looking for her father, and that's really about it. This dude she just met on a boat. Like, why is he even with her? Like, why,
Oh, he's a journalist. He's investigating the...
Okay. Maybe I missed it, but I don't know. Something.
I think you might have missed a couple of things because there is a plot in this movie.
But it's very...
It's just not strong.
Yeah, it's what I mean. Like, it's barely there. So I don't know. I just... It leaves me wanting more. So horror movie, I'll go a little bit under. I'll go like a 7 because of the like how influential it is, and like for the stuff it does good, it does really well.
Oh yeah,
but it's just not consistent enough for me, I think.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, are you ready to move on to trivia?
Let's do it.
All right.
And we have no cameras. Oh, there they are.
We have cameras.
All right.
I'll never trust that it's going to fail.
All right. While shooting on location in New York City, Captain Haggerty, who plays the large, bald-headed zombie, who attacks the harbor patrol at the beginning of the film, walked into CBGB's in full zombie makeup, complete with spattered fake blood and mud caked all over his face and body. Due to the outrageous punk styles in those days and of the other bar patrons, he was barely noticed. Even the bartender...
G.G. Allen.
Yeah, probably smelled like him.
Yeah.
Even the bartender never looked twice at him. Which is fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool.
God damn, I would.
Yeah. God damn it, just time travel. Somebody invent it.
Yeah, right?
like a form of time travel where you don't fuck up the future. Like,
Yeah, it's like you go to a parallel universe.
yeah,
you know?
fuck up their future.
Fuck them. How American. The zombies in this film were modeled to resemble the original voodoo legends of The Walking Dead from Haitian and Caribbean legends of people being reanimated after death. In contrast to the zombies in George A. Romero's Dawn of the Dead and other zombie films, nearly all of these zombies walk around with their heads down, their eyes closed, and their arms always at their sides. Only 3 zombies featured have their eyes open.
All right.
And now we will find out why the fuck this movie is called Zombie 2. Despite being called Zombie 2, the film is not a sequel to anything. When Dawn of the Dead was released under the title Zombie in Italy, was Z-O-M-B-I, the film was retitled Zombie 2 to cash in on the success of the American film. This was done by the studio without director Lucio Fulci's permission or knowledge, and he often told fans that this wasn't a sequel and that it was its own film. He was relieved to find out that the film's actual title, Zombie, was kept in the American release.
All right.
So yeah, I don't love the fact that it was called Zombie 2. It's just like, let's cash in on this thing. Why? Like, I get it.
At least
but
like go zombie, TOO. You know?
Ew. No, that's worse.
I think it's less crappy than trying to hitch a ride on another movie's like influence.
Zombie also.
Yeah.
As shown in trailers before this film was released, airline barf bags were handed out to theater moviegoers due to the unusually high amount of violence and gore for a horror film of that time. I would love to find one. There are a few movies that have had like novelty barf bags. I would love a collection of them.
Yeah.
Like, I would frame them and put them up in here.
I feel like I have a sneeze coming on.
Do you?
I don't know. It feels like it's there.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. Yeah. I did not get a barf bag this week at a certain movie that I saw.
Oh.
Yeah.
T3?
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Yeah, the crapshoot.
All right. Was that one that was supposed to be handing out barf bags?
I think they were handing out barf bags at early
probably
screenings.
Probably like the big theaters and shit. Yeah.
I will say they did have warnings in the lobby, which was kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking penises. Rene Cardona Jr. was originally cast to play the underwater zombie. However, he got sick at the last minute and he had to be replaced by Ramon Bravo, the shark's trainer.
All right.
Which is probably why the makeup kind of looked like shit, because it wasn't made for him.
Yeah. Ramon Bravo is the fucking most badass name I've ever heard also.
Ramon Bravo, shark trainer.
Yeah, that's up there with Max Power. Holy shit.
Yeah. Scorpio.
Yeah. Ramon Bravo.
That guy's got a fucking hog. You know it. When first submitted to the BBFC in 1980, the movie was passed with an X rating with 108 seconds cut. Then with the recording...
hydrate. We got to hydrate.
We have to hydrate?
Yeah.
Why?
TJ Lamb redeemed 100 points for a hydrate check.
Hydrate. Thanks, TJ. You prick you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then with the Video Recordings Act, it was banned in 1984 as a video nasty. It was... I love the whole... Video nasty. You don't know about video nasties?
No.
In the UK, there was a list of movies, and they were called video nasties, and they were like banned movies because they were so like obscene or violent or whatever.
All right.
Yeah. Like,
video nasty sounds like the coolest 80s rapper.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
It was later removed from the DPP list, and the original cinema release was re-rated in 1992 with an 18 rating. In 1999, it was once again re-rated with only 23 seconds of cut of cuts for an 18 rating. And finally, these are all European ratings.
Yeah.
Finally, it was passed uncut with an 18 rating in 2005 with a 91-minute runtime, which I believe is this one.
Okay. I want to say we had like the X-rated version. Like it wasn't X because it was like Hollywood Video. It was unrated.
Yeah.
It was like the longer cut though.
Yeah. I mean, the American release was probably a lot less cut up than the European release.
Yeah.
Because crazy enough, America is totally fine with all the violence, none of the boobs. Europe is quite the opposite.
Yeah.
We have a Godzilla tie-in.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. The film's main title is a remix of the theme from the soundtrack of Godzilla in 1977, commonly known as Godzilla, because it was like a shitty negative from. It was like a shitty negative of the the American movie, and then like colorized and Italianized and released in 1977 as Godzilla. And the theme of Godzilla itself is a remix of the song Prayer for Peace from the soundtrack of the original Japanese film.
Right.
Yeah. And this is going to be our final trivia fact for the evening. When the final scene of the zombies walking across the Brooklyn Bridge was filmed, it was cold with drizzling rain that day, and the extras playing the zombies had to keep themselves from shivering. Also, the fake blood had some ammonia in it to stop it from changing color. When it dripped into the actors' mouths, they would spit it out when the camera stopped rolling.
Oh.
All of the extras playing zombies in the New York scene were locals who were paid $40 a day in two $20 bills, which had a single staple through them as to not overpay anyone. Here's $40 and a mouthful of ammonia.
Yeah. Click, click. Here you go.
Now we have unions.
All right. That's it for the trivia.
That's it.
All right. We'll move on to the better known as.
All right.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
All right. We will start off with director Lucio Fulci. I mean, this is probably what he is most known for. I mean, this is like, in the world, for hardcore horror fans, like this is a huge, this is, a must see. I said, it's a homework movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize he also did City of the Living Dead a year later. This was 79. That was 1980.
I had never seen that one.
I saw bits of it. I know let's say I watched most of it on Amazon Prime one night. Like, it just didn't hold my attention.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I believe Drunk Frankenstein is calling. We need to, a timed segment for Drunk Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can clear that out.
Hello, is this Frankenstein? Frankenstein. How are you, pal?
She wrote.
Hold on.
Good.
I'm sorry, Frankenstein. I couldn't hear you.
Murder, she wrote.
What about Murder, She Wrote, Frankenstein?
Frankenstein, no good. Trip over bar stool. Now, blood and stool. Stool and blood.
What have you been drinking tonight?
Frankenstein can count to Jägermeister.
Oh, Frankenstein. Why? Well, I'm going to crack a PBR just for you, Frankenstein.
Oh, no. Now, stool and urine.
Oh, no.
Urine and lazy boy.
I hate to interrupt you, Frankenstein, but I just broke my beer.
What the fuck kind of rookie shit is this?
I was trying to left-hand it, my man. I got this later. Hold on.
Let's
finish our conversation with our friend here. What do you think of Zombie, from Lucio Fulci.
Fulci okay, but never make movie about Frankenstein. Italians who did make movie about Frankenstein made him lady and movie bad.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Frankenstein. Maybe one of these days we'll get around to the Hammer films featuring you.
Christopher Lee, Chad.
Mega Chad.
Are we still doing our original plan for next week? Because we might have a movie that would capture his interest.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So yeah, Frankenstein. Be ready for next week.
Yeah.
Frankenstein drink good.
Frankenstein do drink good. Okay, Frankenstein, we've got to go. Have a wonderful night.
Smoke good. Anyway, Lucio Fulci directed a bunch of movies, mostly in Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy that.
Let's see. His last movie.
I'm not leaving.
I know, nobody's leaving. He hears the keys. Shotgun that shit. Just poke a hole in the side.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm an adult.
His last movie was in 1997, The Wax Mask. Before that, 1990, Demonia. I know I've heard of that before. I don't think I've ever seen it, though. Touch of Death, 1988. Zombie 3 in 88.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole series of these movies.
And it is ZOMBI. It's just like in the same universe, maybe?
Yeah. No, this Zombie 3, I'm pretty sure is what happens like after they invade New York.
Okay.
And then I want to say there's 5. I want to say it goes up to 5.
I did not realize that. Aside from that, Murder Rock, Dancing Death. That will come up a lot this evening.
Oh, boy.
That was 1984. The Beyond, 1981. City of the Living Dead, I mentioned, 1980. This is just his writer credits. God damn you, fucking IMDb. His last movie he directed was La Porte del Silencio in 1991. Touch of Death, Zombie 3 we mentioned. Mm-hmm. The New York Ripper, 1982. House by the Cemetery, 1981. Yeah, and this is probably what he is most known for, I'm going to say. It's Zombie.
Oh, for sure. The Psychic as well.
The Psychic, 1977, 6.8 rating.
Yeah.
Dracula in the Provinces, The Four of the Apocalypse. Directed a version of White Fang in 1973. Anything else? A lot of Italian-y sounding stuff.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh, Those Most Secret Agents. That's a title. Mm-hmm. E. Maniaci, 1964. Yeah. We're going to move on.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of credits, dog.
Yeah, he goes back to 1948.
No, I mean like across the board there.
Oh, a lot of them. 4 of them, actually. They're all kind of together.
Yeah.
So it's a lot less than it looks like.
Okay.
Tisa Farrow, she was the main female role in this. Mia Farrow's sister.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. Anne Bull, excuse me, is her name in this.
Mm-hmm.
She really isn't in like much known stuff. She was in Manhattan. I mean, that's a pretty known movie. It was a Woody Allen movie, 1979. But other than that, yeah, for being like of a Hollywood family, really like doesn't have much to her name here.
Yeah. Not
to sound shitty about her. Sorry, whatever, Tisa.
Yeah.
The Ordeal of Patty Hearst TV movie, 1979. That's really it. Her first movie was Homer in 1970. Up next, Ian McCulloch. He was Peter West. That's the other thing. And people, all this movie, like, all the characters have these, like, boring sounding names. Like, Peter West.
They're the most American, simple ass names.
The one girl who goes scuba diving mostly naked is like Susan Barrett. Yeah, fucking
Uh-huh.
this clearly Italian woman. Sorry, who are we talking about? Ian McCulloch. Still in things. Has a movie upcoming, The Witches of the Sands.
God damn.
Did a horror podcast series from 2014 to 2017 called Survivors.
Okay.
Shows up in an episode of Poirot. That was just one of those shows that was on A&E before it became all like reality shows. Is A&E still a channel?
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. It's been a while since I've watched TV as TV.
Shows up in 3 episodes of Doctor Who in 1984.
Doctor Who gives a fuck.
Shows up in Moonlighting. Not the hit TV show from the 80s. Some 1982 movie. Does have a 7.3 rating on it, though. Shows up in an episode of The Hammer House of Horror in 1980.
Dope.
Shows up in Zombie Holocaust, also in
I've seen that.
1980. I don't... It sounds
It's
familiar.
Nazi zombies on an island.
All right.
No, it's fucking awful.
Oh.
I think I've talked about it before. There's a scene where one zombie is like going across the screen and you can tell it's just like a bust on a stick and somebody's like, "Rah!"
So it's not even like a gory, like ass zombie movie. Like,
It's sort of gory. It's not good.
Bummer.
It's as good as, let's say, Jesse James Meets Frankenstein's Daughter. You ever seen that one?
No, I've heard of it though. Yeah.
I've seen that more than once.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Distracted, eh?
Yeah. We're gonna move on. Richard Johnson. Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson.
He was Dr. Menard in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Did I save him for a reason?
Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That uplifting film?
Isn't it like a Holocaust?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hoo boy.
Doc Martin.
Not the Shoes, the TV series from 2004 to 2006.
Yeah.
He's in Lara Croft Tomb Raider in 2001.
As Distinguished Gentleman.
He was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. It's in the final season though, so yeah.
Yeah, it got not good. Like it got too big for its own shoes, I think.
This is when they moved it to England and like the quality really dropped. A greedy safecracker with a slight hearing, Nope, that's how it's written. A greedy safecracker with a slight hearing loss gets entangled in a game between a mobster and his beautiful exotic wife and ends up getting the auditory system he could only dream of. But there's a price.
I feel like I've seen that one.
That one did not ring a bell with me.
Sounds sort of familiar.
I might have jumped off the train at that point. I don't really remember watching season 7. Murder Most Horrid.
That's a fantastic title.
It is pretty cool. But in 1987, he played Lord Geoffrey Constable in Murder, She Wrote!
Yeah.
That's probably the only... Oh, nope. Dude shows up in 2 episodes of Magnum P.I. 1981 and 1983.
Was he a mustache coiffer?
Heart to
Monster
Heart.
Club.
Monster Club? Where was that? Oh, the Monster Club. 1981. I have never heard of it.
Oh, no? They did an episode of that a couple seasons ago on The Last Drive-In
All right.
with Joe Bob.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of that. Huh. Let's see. Zombie, 1879. There's probably not going to be anything. Yeah, Space, 1999. That was in 1975. Antony and Cleopatra, 1974.
Antony!
And in 1972.
Jesus Christ.
Same rules? No, he got promoted for the TV movie.
Huh.
Yeah, but for the actual movie, no, he did not play Mark Antony. This dude's making a killing on these Roman plays. Yeah. Julius Caesar.
God damn.
Yeah. All right. Alfred Hitchcock Hour. We're going to move on. There's really nothing for us here.
Mm-hmm.
Al Cliver. He was Brian Hull. Another boring ass name.
Yeah, he was the one that died on the boat.
Yeah. No, he's the dude with the beard who gets eaten by this chick. He gets bitten on the neck by her.
I thought he was the bearded guy that dies on the boat. Like when
at the end, yeah. No, he dies of the bite on the boat at the end. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Come on now.
Sorry, I thought you meant like earlier on in the movie.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, she would be getting fucked up by all that coral like she was touching.
Yeah.
Tits. Sorry.
Not even that good.
Yeah, they're really not.
But they're on screen.
Murder Rock, Dancing Death shows up again. 2020 Texas Gladiators, sure. The Beyond, 1981. White Cannibal Queen. The fuck did I even save this person?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're going to move the fuck on from there.
Yeah. Probably because he was in Demonia.
Maybe. Olga Carlatos. She was Wood in the Eye girl, I believe. She was in Purple Rain in 1984. Mother. I don't know if...
Mother!
Yeah. It's from the Danzig cameo in that movie. She was also in an episode of Miami Vice in 1986. She's in Once Upon a Time in America in 1984 also. Murder Rock. Dancing Death shows up again.
In America.
That might be all of the notable stuff. It is.
Yeah,
We
for
are
sure.
Gonna move on. Up next, Dakar.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he must have been a wrestler of some sort. Just judging by the
Looks like
picture.
it. Yeah.
I saved him for one reason, because he was in a movie called Ator the Fighting Eagle in 1982, which was a Mystery Science Theater movie that they they totally ripped apart. That was one of the funnier episodes. He is also in Zombie Holocaust.
Ugh, movie sucks so bad. He's in a movie called Toby, damn it.
If this is the dude, no, it's not.
What?
There was a line that we used to say a lot back in the day, like when we were fucked up mostly. I feel like Tom and myself, like that, my group of friends. But it's from the Mystery Science Theater of fucking Ator the Fighting, or it is Ator the Fighting Eagle.
Yeah.
There's like this wizard, like he looks almost like Little Richard, like he's got like a mustache.
Christ.
Yeah. But there's one scene where he's just like strutting around, and I think it's Joel, just goes, "I'm the best looking man in the Middle Ages. Yes, yes, yes." Like we used to say that all the time.
I love Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. These last four dudes I saved, they are like a stunt family. So we have Alberto Dell'Acqua.
Uh-huh.
Arnaldo Dell'Acqua, Roberto Dell'Acqua, and Ottaviano Dell'Acqua. All like a...
Hold on. Go back up a little bit. You've got Albert, Arnold, Robert,
and Ottaviano.
and Ottaviano.
Arnaldo. So not really Arnaldo.
It's
Roberto.
Arnold and Robert
Yeah.
and Albert.
To be fair, I knew a kid named Octavio when I was a kid.
Yikes.
He was in did stunts in John Wick Chapter 2.
As a fucking geriatric?
It must have been. These dudes all were in
Django movies?
No. Gangs of New York. That's what I was going to point out.
Oh.
Yeah, they were all 4 of them were in Gangs of New York in 2002.
I tried to rewatch that
And
not
they were
too
in
long
Django
ago,
movies too, yeah.
and that movie is way too fucking long.
It could have been
It's
shorter.
like gruesomely fucking long.
Yeah. Yeah, there was shit that could have been cut out in that.
There's a solid 45 minutes you could ditch in that fucking movie.
Yeah.
Who's that, Scorsese?
Scorsese, yeah.
Yep. Just like, yeah, that smells pretty good. Came right out of my ass.
But that will do it for the better known as. Let's move on to the crapshoot.
Oh, boy. It hasn't stopped. TJ. I hate you. I love you, but I hate you.
Yeah, I saw Terrifier 3.
How was it?
It was good. I think I like 2 better.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Did it look like it was made for $2 million, or are they lying about that figure for yet another hype train?
It did. I mean, it didn't look like a $2 million movie, but
Yeah.
who knows?
I don't know, man. Because, like, I feel like that number is, like, pushed down for publicity. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it is gory, but it's not like all the effects can be done probably pretty cheaply.
Yeah, but
know?
like after the crazy success of the third one, everybody that's in the third or after the second one,
Yeah.
everybody that's in the third one is not going to be like, little fucking money here. Like the guy playing Art the Clown is not going to make at least $1 million.
Might have been under contract for, a certain number of movies at a certain rate.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the only unless the I forget his name, David something.
David Howard Thornton.
Unless he's getting like royalties off the image.
Yeah, maybe. Because if so, then he'd be cleaning up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was fun seeing it with a theater full of people for sure.
I bet.
Yeah. I did enjoy that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I felt the second one was better because the second one, like, kind of took you by surprise. Like, you weren't expecting it. Like, I'd seen the first one. It didn't, like, light my world on fire,
No, it was a fun, super gory, like, obviously independent movie.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know if, like, the fun, like, is just wearing off a little bit or, like, it's just, I don't know. I felt like one of the kills was, like, kind of repeated from the first movie.
Yeah.
Just done with a dude instead of a woman.
Yeah. I think the fun of those movies is, like, how outlandish they can be.
Yeah.
And so, like, if that's all you're building on, then, like, you're eventually going to run out of gas.
Yeah, I think they're getting there. You're hitting a wall. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's some pretty intense stuff in this one. Like, everybody was saying, the first 10 minutes, like, yeah, it was pretty intense. Like, yeah. But I mean, the thing I think I feel most let down by is that it's just a setup for the next one. Like, I really thought this was going to be like the conclusion. Like, I thought it was a trilogy.
Yeah. That'd be cool. Because, like, as much as I like the first one and most of the second one, like, I don't need this to keep going. Like,
they're really trying to stretch that story out.
Yeah.
From the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if they make a fourth one, they're going to start
making a fourth
They're
one.
going to start losing money on them.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, no, I don't think so.
I mean, it's a strong following,
if they
like,
really are making these movies for $2 million, like, they raked in almost $40 million this weekend. Like,
yeah.
So, I mean, I think they've got a ways to go. I mean, if they really go up their own ass and be like, we're going to spend like $50 million on this movie, then I think you're going to get into a situation where they're losing money. But if they can crank these movies out on the cheap, they're going to keep cranking these movies out on the cheap.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, may or may not be to its detriment. Who knows? It's, it's just meat being chopped up.
Yeah.
After a while, like,
because like there's not really like a story here.
The story is extremely light in this one. It doesn't like not much happens.
There really wasn't much story in the second one either.
Yeah. And I don't think it advances much. And like I said, it just leads to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And it wasn't even like a blatant. I mean, it wasn't even like a is he gone or is he not gone? No, no.
Definite. Yeah.
It's definitely there needs to be a fourth one now because the story just keeps going. Like,
yeah. I don't think I watched anything movie wise this week. I got caught up on Grotesquerie. Have you started that yet?
I was going to ask you if you did your homework. Yes, I did watch Grotesquerie.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I'm 3 episodes in. I'm going to keep watching it.
Okay, you're going to get to episode 4. Episode 4 is fucking weird and like kind of
3 was getting kind of crazy. Yeah.
No, I like crazy. Yes. 4 is like it feels like it's from a different show.
Really?
It starts off really good, and then like they introduce Travis Kelce as a character.
Wait, did I watch 4? Hold on.
Did you see Travis Kelce?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's episode 4. He is not a good actor.
He shows up at the end of 3, and like then
was it the end of 3?
Yeah. Did I watch 4 yet?
I don't know.
God damn it, we're not signed.
But I'm going to tell you right now, he sucks as an actor. I will give him credit for trying. You know, he wants to expand. Got to do something after football, I suppose.
Yeah.
This ain't it. I liked it. I like it. There's 6 episodes out because they released like 5 and 6 the same night. So I'm assuming
Is that the end of it?
I'm assuming that's like a mid-season break.
Okay.
Because it ends on a cliffhanger, which is the only reason they would release 2 episodes at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm excited for a part 2.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll watch it.
How fucking crazy are those kills? Like, you don't see them happen, but like the displays.
It is some Hannibal shit. Yeah. I do like the one in the church.
Intense.
Like
the Last Supper.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, really cool.
Yeah.
Did you watch Joker?
I did watch Joker.
What'd you think?
It's a really good version of Taxi Driver.
Yeah. They are very similar movies.
They're very similar. I don't understand why people are like identifying with that character or like making a hero out of that character.
Yeah. No.
Because like that, it's obvious that you're not supposed to do that. He is a very damaged individual. He starts a revolution by accident.
Yeah.
Because of his own fucking malice.
Yeah.
And like it. I'm a little upset with myself that it took me so long to see it because I really, really did enjoy it. And then I'm hearing that the second one is such a piece of crap.
It really hammers home the point of like this person is not this icon. Like he is not this person.
Yeah. Do you think so? I still haven't seen the second one, but do you think that that's part of the reason? Obviously, people are not enjoying the fact that it's a musical, but do you think it hammering home the fact that like this guy that you've maybe idolized since that first film is not somebody to idolize?
Yeah, it's a fuck you.
Is affecting the criticisms?
Yeah, 100. It's because it's a fuck you to all those like I said, those bro like fanboys.
Yeah,
who think like Zack Snyder is fucking god.
Yeah,
and like there's this edgy movie that like was so groundbreaking. And then, like, he really...
I will give you that it is edgy and groundbreaking.
Yeah, yeah. But, like...
Not a thing to be idolized.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's these, these dudes that are, like, idolizing. Like, your average Joker cosplayer, like...
Yeah.
And it just really, it is more of a fuck you to that crowd. But the end of that movie, for all its simplicity, is still so brutal and shocking. Like when he just fucking, you get what you fucking deserve. Like,
yeah. No, where it builds up to it. I mean, the whole thing is so fucking Travis Bickle, but like in a fun, not fun, but like an interesting and kind of new way. So it's not like I'm watching Taxi Driver. It's just like this is heavily fucking influenced by it.
Yeah.
And I'm here for that. I'm a fan of seeing like a movie wear its influences on its sleeve, but do its own thing with it.
Yeah.
And that's like a perfect version of that.
Sam Morril, one of the makers of Bodega Cat, is in that movie.
Yep.
He's the comedians.
Yeah. Before he goes on stage.
Yeah. But it is like, it's just a heavy fucking movie that like, dude,
I paused it to like take a piss, but I mostly like raw dog that movie.
Yeah.
Because I sat on the edge of my bed because I was like folding laundry. I'm gonna watch a movie. All right, there, folding laundry, done folding laundry, glued to the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It had my full attention, which is pretty fucking rare these days.
Did I see? I fucking I saw the new Transformers movie too, the animated one.
Yeah,
Actually, really good movie.
what is it now?
It is like the origin story of like how like Optimus and Megatron become like enemies. They're just like two dudes. They're like
No, because
nobody.
they used to be on the same team.
Well, they're just like they're minors. Like
Yeah.
they're just like nobodies in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then like basically like Optimus like tricks him into like joining this race with him.
Yeah.
Like, it gets them notoriety and like it goes from there. And like it starts out as like a light, like, fun, like comedic movie. But by the end, it's fucking intense and serious. Like,
Yeah.
Because I mean, one dude becomes Megatron, the other guy becomes Optimus. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking, it was really good. I was surprised at how good it was.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. I almost jumped over a diner, or not a diner booth, a Applebee's booth, and beat the shit out of somebody today.
Do tell.
All right. So,
Also, your first mistake going to Applebee's. But
that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we're sitting eating a meal, and behind me I hear a guy talking. I'm like, okay, well his voice sounds fucking weird to begin with, so already I'm like weirded out by this guy. And he goes, "Oh, we'll have to go back and finish watching Spaceballs." I'm like, cool, awesome, I'm on board. Do that. He was like, "I kind of liked the first 5 minutes, but then it was all downhill from there."
Say what?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. No. I was immediately like, I can't enjoy my meal right now.
Yeah, no. Get out. This isn't my restaurant. You need to get the fuck out of here right now.
Get your shit and get the fuck out.
I'm serious. Get the fuck out. Pound on the table.
I'll pay your bill. Just fucking leave. Oh my God. And they got up and left, and like they were saying something on the way out, and when he goes, "I think they're Canadian." That explains it. Fucking atrocious.
Surrounded by assholes.
Oh, Christ. I did not watch yesterday's Tulsa King.
I love it. I fucking love it.
I've been enjoying every fucking episode.
Yeah.
I just didn't have time to watch it yesterday.
I was talking with my father-in-law and like a couple of my other family on that side, who all are like absolutely in love with that show for the same reason.
Yeah.
Like it's so stupid, but I love it.
Yeah. That's what I keep telling everybody. It's like a 12-year-old and a 65-year-old wrote a fucking TV show together.
Yeah, Grandpa, what do you want to see in a TV show? Like, yeah. No, I like all day I was like, I cannot wait to get home and watch Tulsa King and the Penguin. Like that's all I want to do. And that was perfect evening.
I got to finish the Penguin. I watched one episode and I've just been like inundated with other things.
I am so hooked on that show. Like,
I loved it. I loved everything I saw in it.
This cannot be just a limited series. They need to make more.
It's gonna be,
this.
man. They should just like do a different character that way. Like it's fine.
There's so much like story to work with just the Maronis and the Falcones, through Batman lore over the years.
Like DC doesn't understand this, or they understand it and they just keep ignoring it. Like Batman literally has a rogues gallery.
Yeah.
Gallery. Like
it doesn't have to be the Joker every
tons
time.
Of them.
Yeah.
Just move on.
Yeah.
Do something else.
Yeah.
And like
even Two-Face and the Riddler.
You are fucking nailing it with this.
Yeah. Like even Two-Face and the Riddler. We've seen them multiple times. Like there's more. Like yeah.
Fuck.
I'm
I'm holding out for Man-Bat. Holding out for Man-Bat.
I just give me a good. There's still rumblings that they're trying to do like a Clayface, like something with Clayface.
Yeah.
And I would absolutely love that. Like, give me supernatural Batman. Give me an awesome like Man-Bat mystery. Like, oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
I don't think we're gonna get it.
Have faith. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Well, the thing is, like, the Penguin show got so much like space because he nailed it in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, everybody became interested in that character. They need some kind of like
Somebody on
some
that, like,
spark for these other
to
characters
put in that kind of work again. Yeah. I mean, Paul Dano was an okay Riddler, but like he's not like memorable, you know.
He was just the Zodiac killer.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I do enjoy that show, man.
Yeah.
Both him and what's her name are absolutely killing it.
Did you do anything else? Did you watch anything else?
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to think.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, not really. I played some more Star Wars Outlaws.
How is it?
It's not bad. I'm digging it. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, this is the greatest game I ever played.
Is that the one that's GTA?
Yeah,
Star Wars?
Yeah, pretty much, kind of, yeah. But I'm getting my money's worth out of it. I'm not gonna complain.
Right.
Yeah, there was a cool. I had to go to Tatooine for like a mission, and I ended up getting like busted by Jabba the Hutt, and like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now I'm working for Jabba. God damn it.
To finance your vet.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else worth mentioning? The Big Dumb Monster Mash is coming up.
It is. I'm really excited about that.
Yes.
I'm also terribly anxiety ridden about that.
Yes. Yeah. Very much so.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's nothing we haven't done before. We got this.
Yeah.
We got this.
That's not the point.
Only anxiety works that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The brain going to brain. That's all I'm saying. Can I have some feel good chemicals? No.
Nah.
How about these ones?
Yeah, we just got the shitty ones. Yeah. So yeah, no, you're gonna want to come check that out. It's gonna be Halloween night at the Bull and Bee Meadery.
Yes.
It's 140, I believe, Hamilton Street in Albany. We're doing a costume contest, trivia. We're gonna figure out how to do karaoke.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
If somebody, I have people like, and I don't know if we can ask DJ Tommy D.
We can ask DJ Tommy D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we can get DJ Tommy D.
I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not. We can't afford him.
He also has young kids who like to trick or treat, probably. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's again Halloween night from 7:30 to 9:30. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up some dumb bullshit all over the place.
Yeah. Then we get the plugs. Oh, hey, we're gonna be at Saratoga Comic Con.
Yeah, we are.
November 23rd and 24th, I believe. Still, I know I'm doing a panel. The panel is announced. I don't know who is going to be there. I am assuming Samantha Scafidi from Terrifier is going to be there.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. We'll see.
You're doing a Sods panel.
Yes, we're doing Battle of the Movies. I get to beat him again on Infinity War versus Infinity.
You gonna switch movies?
You
should switch movies.
I think we're doing a rematch. Yeah. He still thinks he's going to win.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be November 23rd and 24th.
We'll be at our normal spot.
Yeah, well up to our normal shenanigans.
Hijinks.
Lovable hijinks and shenanigans.
Yeah. Rapscallionism.
Exactly. That's what we got. Event-wise, we can do the plugs.
That's pretty much it.
Plugs, yeah.
All right. Well, our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You can find us on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. we would love for you guys to email us suggestions for anything on the show, like beer we should drink, movies we should watch, ways we can change segments around.
Sponsor us. For your
sponsor
Utica
us,
Club,
yeah.
Or anybody who wants to sponsor. It doesn't have to be Utica Club. I can point to any beer.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I would love it if it was Utica Club.
Yeah.
You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. We are Big Dumb Monsters podcast, and you can find us occasionally signed into our Steam account as Big Dumb Monsters.
We are on Instagram. There we go. And Threads at big_dumb_monsters. That's probably where all of our announcements come out, all in the same places. It's all, you'll find us.
TJ, I'm going to punch you right in your fucking solar plexus.
You're going to have to bring us at least one more bottle of maple bourbon, vanilla bourbon, whatever that was, to make up for it.
I will DDT you.
Stone Cold Stunners, straight in the middle of Mid Hudson Comic Con. I'm not gonna. I might
Goddamn
not be
right
there for that. Yeah. Damn it.
Bust open a Steve Weiser. Give him a stunner.
We stream this show live. If you are listening to the podcast version, you need to check this shit out live. You're missing out on the fun. It is
you can make fun of me.
It is usually most Monday nights, like 7:45, whenever we feel like getting this shit on the air.
It's normally 7:45 these days.
Yeah.
We haven't run into any oh my god, technical difficulties that delay the show anymore.
Great. Thanks for mentioning that.
Don't update the fucking computer anymore.
I update it all the time now, and everything works still. So yeah, I'm
playing with fire, my friend.
That's how I live. I also am a rebel.
I too live dangerously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's pretty nasty.
It's pretty nasty. I like it. I'm here for it. Guts.
You can check out our merch store on TeePublic. You go to that. Just go to TeePublic, and you can search for the Big Dumb Monster Store. We got shirts. We got mugs. We got duffel bags. We got all kinds of shit.
Yeah, bag your duffel.
Not even tote bags. That's what I want.
Yeah,
duffel bags is like that big shit. Like when you leave the Navy or whatever, they give you.
They're tube shaped.
Yeah. We have no more things to plug social media wise, so I'm going to keep smoothly transitioning. We will mention that Regrettable Reviews is back tomorrow night, and Arthur is so excited.
He is
to be watching.
Beyond pumped.
He is we can't contain him back there. He's watching Xanadu for tomorrow.
He's never been more excited to watch a movie just based on the plot alone.
We should Google the theme song from Xanadu as soon as we're done recording.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. I cannot wait to produce this. It's going to be awesome.
I might have to be in studio for
You're gonna have to hold
or at least watch the show. Maybe I'll just watch the show.
You know what? We haven't before we go, we're gonna give the audience one last chance. We haven't gone to the audience in a while. We have some of our chatters. What are you guys doing out there?
Yeah.
Anything to bring up? Anything you want to talk about?
Other than my hairline?
Yeah. Or if you want to keep going on.
Yeah, that's fine too. Whatever. Have fun.
I think they've burned out most of the good ones and a lot of the bad ones.
How about this? Anybody out there that has seen Lucio Fulci's Zombie, what do you rate it? Because I know at least one of you has seen it.
We're waiting. Come on.
Been on the wrong horse, Jeff.
Yeah. That's what you get for having faith in people.
Yeah.
Had COVID. That's a weird rating.
Yeah.
Bad horror movie called Knucklebones. I never heard of it.
Me neither.
Sounds like something your grandfather would call you. You bunch of knucklebones.
It's an oddly specific racial.
Oh, we
slur.
froze.
Yeah.
Context.
Oh, we're frozen. Shit.
You know, I can't fix that. We're fine here.
Yeah, it's on the stream.
Yeah.
That blows.
Frozen.
Is there a refresh on there?
No.
Oh, we're back. We're back. Oh,
Are we?
no. And
Nope.
we're refrozen.
Ah!
No, it's going on YouTube. Just
We're back.
Oh,
We're back.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back.
Okay.
And
we?
we're unfrozen.
We're not. We're still frozen on my tablet.
We're good on mine.
No, well, fuck you.
I'm just an unfrozen caveman lawyer.
God damn.
I don't know your ways. Zombie sharks, how can you lose? We are delayed in chat and they are freezing.
Lame.
Yeah, it's a nice, like, balmy, like 65 degrees in here, I'd say. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. I'm unfrozen on my tablet now.
Oh, no, I'm frozen on mine again. So we're probably just going to
terrible.
end the fucking show. Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
Like this on the YouTube.
Yeah.
There we go. That's quality programming.
Was there any chat in YouTube?
No, I keep it open just for that. But
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't know if anybody can even hear us, but we're going to just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, you know what? This happened right after you fucking said the technical difficulties thing, I want to point out.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh
an-
my god.
This is an internet fiasco. This
Yeah.
is not
Sure. Yeah, I
It's-
know.
technical difficulty.
Fucking tempt fate. Yeah, it's the internet.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Eat my balls.
That's not the catchphrase.
Oh no, you're right. It's not. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.